are asking me, Dan, how did you get into vlogging? How do you come across quite confident on camera? And the fact of the matter is that it wasn't always like this. Confidence has grown with time. Being able to walk around public places doing that. I mean, that looks like a sex toy for one thing. So imagine walking around public with it. I've actually had some weird looks with regards to this. The fact of the matter is that confidence comes with practice, and it's about not giving a shit. I remember when I went to upload my first ever vlog. Hi, my name's Dan Davis. I'm an online coach who specialises in getting men lean and shredded. And when I uploaded it, I was getting some comments from my friends, and they were like, oh, you know, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? It's the same as when I started growing this. We'd be sitting around, chilling with my friends, and we'd all be slating top notch. In the back of my head, I was thinking, do you know what, I actually quite like them. And then, that happened. So it's about not really giving a fuck what other people think. This is not meant to come across as like being motivational and whatnot. But at the end of the day, if you care and worry about what other people think of you, then you're never gonna better yourself in life. You know, building trust online is really, really difficult, and I enjoy doing these videos. It's the reason I started doing them, and obviously, the more someone trusts you online, the more trust you build with that person, the more likely they're gonna sign up as a client. And it was like, why are you doing this video? Why are you uploading it? And it's like, because I want to develop myself as a person, because I want to become better. I don't want to be stuck in that rut where, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, I don't want to be stuck in that rut where I don't move on from living in one place and living in the place where I grew up, because I fucking hate it. I fucking go back there and I hate being there for more than 3 days, and I don't want to be there. Of course, I love being with my family, but then after 3 days, I have enough and I want to move back to my normal life. I want to travel the world, I want to film the world, I want to see places. That's the reason why I did it. And if someone fucking messages you and it's like, oh, why are you doing this for? You look silly on camera. Oh, your hair is shit. They are the kind of people who in 3 or 4 years' time will maybe start becoming your fan, and they'll maybe start following you, and maybe they'll be able to relate to you far easier. I'm happy with where I'm at in life. I've got the Flexible Dieting Coach, I've got a videography business, I work for a gym that I train out of doing their social media, and I also help other small businesses grow with a partner who we are helping to grow their businesses through Facebook advertising and whatnot. And life's good. I'm self-employed, I can work whenever I want, and it's all come from social media, and it's all come from just putting yourself out there. And it's a massive world. There's opportunities in this world, and people aren't making the most of it. I'm not saying that you have to. You can do a 9-to-5 job and be in an office job, and that's fine. That's cool. You can do that if you enjoy it. But a lot of people don't enjoy their jobs, and that's because they're too afraid to put themselves out there, and they're too afraid what other people will think of them. And the fact of the matter is, who gives a fuck what people think about you? Because people have grown to love this. Actually, I'm chopping it off soon. People have grown to love this. People have grown to love the vlog. Yeah. Don't give a shit what other people think. And I get asked, what about self-help books? And it's like, yeah, self-help books work. They give you, they may motivate you, but the fact of the matter is, if you can't motivate yourself, and if you can't get off your ass and just do it, then you're never going to do it, no matter how many really self-motivational books out there. It's just about doing something and just putting it out there and sticking to it. Like when I first started YouTube, I was getting like 4 views, and now I'm getting 365 views. So it's just about being consistent and being patient with everything in life. And look, the older you get, the less fucks that you'll start giving, and the less you'll start caring about what other people think about you. It's just life. When I was 18, I used to have massive sweat patches. Ooh. Because I was that insecure 18-year-old kid who was literally worried about what other people thought of him. I had really bad acne, I had bacne. I was, just one of those guys who worried what other people thought. I was quite an anxious kid looking back, although I didn't really portray myself as being and having anxiety. But looking back, I probably was, and it's just something that I never really addressed, and I'm sort of glad in a way that I didn't, because I didn't paint myself in that sort of bracket in that picture, because I think everyone's got a bit of anxiety in them. It's just about how you deal with it, and how the older you get, the less fucks you give, and the less that anxiety becomes, I think. Standard breakfast, Greek yogurt as per, and then some just samples, just gonna taste it and just shove them in there and hope for the best. Hope it's nice. I had one yesterday, it tasted like dog's ass. So plans today include training at some point. I need to do my bench work from yesterday, which I didn't have time to do, and I have my long cycle to do as well. If you didn't know, I'm actually cycling from San Fran to Los Angeles, more on that soon. And yeah, all for a great cause for Velindre Cancer Charity. And from that, I'm writing a blog post on Bitcoin and how it relates to the fitness industry and how it relates to you getting into shape. So again, more on that soon as well. That's the blog going out today. Actually invested £500 in Bitcoin, and I'm not gonna lie, it's going horrific. So my friend is an actual trader. He knows a lot about it. I've invested some money in, and look, all time down. Where is it? Down £288. Rubbish, dollars even. You know, I'm not going to be one of those guys who literally, when they win a bet, they're like, yeah, won £500. Yeah, and last week you lost £1,000. So sing when you're winning and all that, but dislike that. When guys put their bet slips up and say, yeah, oh fuck off. You're probably down 10 grand in total. So yeah. Don't know how you feel about that. Let me know in the comment section below whether you hate those guys or not. Oh, done. Just fake naturals, just people saying on social media I'm seeing this week, clearly on gear, saying that they're not. It's like claiming that you haven't had Botox when you clearly have. Steve, have you had Botox, mate? No man, I swear I haven't. But when you talk, you don't seem to show any emotion. No man, I promise I haven't. Are you sure, Steve? Because last week I swear you had wrinkles. No man, I promise I haven't had any Botox. Steve, you're 55 next week. Bullshit. I've got absolutely nothing against steroid use, but just, if you are on it, just say. Because one day I probably will go on it, and I'm going to document it all, and I'm going to show you that, well, I just want to see how good it is. I don't want to be 50 or 60 and gone, oh, I wish if I tried it. I just want to see what it's like. Probably, yeah, give it a go. And I'll document it all for you all to see. Gains. Oh, I went to train this morning as well. Because, I don't even know if I've mentioned it in previous vlogs, but I'm actually cycling from San Fran to LA with UFIT. That should be fun. So yeah, I just decided to sign up to it because this year I decided I was going to say yes to more things. And that was one of them. Should be fun. But I haven't ridden a bike for ages.
To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress, the hate of...
Cycle number 4 of the year all done, accumulated, oh hello.
Hey!
Hello. Accumulated, how many kilometres did I say I just did, Jax?
10, 11 minutes, I think.
11 kilometres and felt like shit. I feel like I'm not progressing. It's very frustrating. I go and watch my brother play rugby, first time this season. Thought I better do some brother duties and yeah, just go and watch him play really.